When you look at the African continent, the issue of the outbreak of diseases remain really a massive challenge. And we saw during COVID-19, it's the very height of the pandemic, there were many concerns about access when it comes to the vaccine and how it delayed. But of course, now there's very good news in terms of now making sure that Africa is able to produce. And of course, Stavros is here from Aspen to really share with us. I mean, it's been quite a very long journey for the African continent. But Stavros, give us a sense, I mean, the latest with regards to this plan to make sure that Africa is able to produce its own vaccines.
You're quite right. It's been an immensely long and enduring journey, I might add. The genesis of all of this is, of course, one of the great tragedies of COVID-19 was that the African continent could not access vaccines, could not access very often basic medical countermeasures, and unnecessary lives and livelihoods were lost at that time. And I think as Africans, we all said, led by the African Union, and in fact led by President Cyril Ramaphosa in his capacity as AU health champion, we said never again shall we be in this position again. At the onset of a pandemic, where we don't have our own capacities and capabilities, where we depend on others and we put our fate and destiny in the hands of others. And I must give commendation to the African Union, to the President, but also to Africa CDC, because these agencies have agitated together with the industry to get some of these first meaningful steps over the line. Now, what are these meaningful steps? We were always concerned as manufacturers that we can put up capacities, and in fact we saw this in the case of Aspen, where in the absolute swiftness of time we were able to put up manufacturing capacity to produce COVID vaccines under license from J&J, and not a single one of those vaccines was procured from Aspen or from any other African producer for that matter.
All right, so thank you so much indeed for your time, Stavros there from Aspen, really talking about this incredible and a phenomenal step when it comes to the vaccine production in the African continent. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.